Hello and welcome back to this episode of the Day Trading Bootcamp. In this episode, we are going to discuss the economic news. So we're going to want to start off by going to this website. It is totally free, called Forex Factory. Just type that in Google, search it up, and you should get something like this. We're then going to go to the right of the page where there's this green filter. Press on that, and once you pull that up, they should all be selected. They'll all be selected like this. And I like to just turn off all but the red folders. You keep this one on too. And then since I'm trading a USD pair, I'm going to turn off all of the ones that are not USD and then apply filter. So now I'm going to discuss the different news folders that we're going to get put in for different days. And first of all, we have bank holidays, which is this gray folder. And I would just say to completely stay off the charts during bank holidays. There's not much volatility, and personally, there's just no reason to be on the charts during bank holidays, but the charts still will move, but just avoid it in my opinion. And then we have red folder news. These are pretty high impact and will move the markets a significant amount. This one is at 8:30 and it is unemployment claims. You definitely want to be aware of the time and also the name. But looking to the right, we have you can see the forecast. And this is what they predict that the price will be. And if the actual price is lower, then it will be bearish. It'll come out red. As you can see, these red ones, these were more. Okay, so in this case, more is less is bearish than the forecast. This is something you want to be aware of looking at the history. The history of the previous economic releases for that category. As you can see, when we have numbers that are higher, we actually put in bearish price. This number is lower, we have green, so we put in bullish price. Want to be aware of that. And then the previous is obviously the amount that we had before. So we'll also have 10 a.m. news, 10 a.m. red folder news. This one is ISM manufacturing PMI. And this will move the market as well. Really, the main thing that you just want to be aware that news is coming out at a certain time. Mark it on your charts. Put a vertical line that says when the news is going to come out and just be aware of news coming out because it will affect the chart. We have another 10 a.m. one. This is JOLTS job openings. And then we have this 8:15 folder, ADP non-farm employment change. I think it used to be called NFP, non-farm payroll, but they changed it. And this one does affect the market pretty big. And this one, FOMC minutes. FOMC is a big news event, but FOMC meeting minutes doesn't really do much. I think they just talk about what the next FOMC meeting is going to be like, so it doesn't really affect the market at all. And then we also have PPI, and after PPI we follow with CPI. CPI, usually it's CPI that affects the market more than PPI, but these are still big volatile days in the market. And here we have the actual FOMC press conference meeting, and here we really affect price, very, very volatile price. And usually on the actual day of FOMC, we'll consolidate to build up liquidity for then FOMC to bring in volatility and sweep the liquidity that was put in. And so that is the economic news and how to find it, how to understand what the folders mean. And the main thing is that you can trade on news days. I've heard some people say just to avoid trading news days, but news brings volatility into the market and will still continue in the direction of where you want to go. Sometimes it will manipulate in the opposite direction, but that's good for price to continue in the direction you want to see. But I would say just be aware of news. Look at the folders for the week before you start trading on Sunday. Look at the folders coming up for the week. Be aware of what's happening. Be aware if there's FOMC, if there's CPI, if there's PPI. Be aware of 8:30 news, 10 a.m. news. Just be aware of these things. And with more experience, you'll start to develop an understanding of what price is going to do. And it just takes time. But thank you for watching this episode. I'll see you tomorrow for day 9. Peace out. This might be day 9. Actually, see you tomorrow for day 10. Peace out.